Alright, scrappers, welcome back to the channel. Today we got something big, new, and exciting. That's right, we got a H-Calory toolbox. Now, I'm not really sure if it's a toolbox that you put your tools in, or if it's a diesel air car parking heater. It's kind of confusing to this old man, but it's good for diesel cars, SUVs, trucks, engineering vehicles, new energy vehicles, RVs. It's good for indoor RV tents. It's safe and easy to use. Applicable to multi-vehicle models, camping, tent, and indoors. After all that, I really don't know what this thing is, but I think it's a heater. A heater for like heating your garage or whatever, which would be perfect for the scrap layer here. So let's open this thing up and see if there's any revealing documents inside. This is I don't want to say a paid promotion because they aren't paying me anything. They just sent me this thing to do a video on it because of the quality of their product. And they want you to be able to see the quality of the product by having the old Scrap-Meister rip it apart so you can see the entire product. It's packed very well. And these are available on Amazon and they ship fast. And if you live up here in the North Woods of Wisconsin, you might need one of these. Let's just cut this edge here and see if we can get this out a little easier. It says it weighs 11 kilograms. So what is that, about 25 pounds maybe? And I would assume that's before you put diesel in it. Woo, it's sexy looking. Yes, sirree. We got a box in the top here with some goodies in it. Definitely kind of looks like a toolbox. Those aren't going to want to come out of there really easy. Here, let's do this. Come on. Should have put a new blade in the old knife cutter. There we go. It's definitely packed well. Could stand all of the punishment of the Federal Express guys can deal out. Now we're getting somewheres. Woo! I'm seeing a big cast iron, or not cast iron, cast aluminum heat sink in there. Here's the old instruction manual. Diesel air car parking heater. So that's kind of interesting. And it's even has an app for it. I seen that on the side of the box, and you can control it through the Wi-Fi right to your phone, I guess. But the main part of this video was they really wanted you to see the construction of it and the quality of the craftsmanship that goes into this this product. It's digital, has remote control, all that good stuff. So we got get rid of the box. Let's open this one up too, huh? What's in this little guy? Like I said, these are available on Amazon. They ship really quick. And wow. So it has a little flexi hoses here. Bendable, expandable. We got a little wiring harness. We got a muffler to make it quieter, it looks like. I believe that's a muffler of some sort. We got some brackets. Looks like we got a fuel filter there. Some hose clamps. Another little muffler type thing, or air, maybe that's where air comes in. I don't know. There's a vent that maybe if you put this through the wall, or I really don't know, but so far it looks like some quality stuff. Those are kind of cool, man. Look at that. Yeah, I think you could spank somebody with that. So another little wiring harness. Oh, and a little tiny, another box. This is for US. This must be the plug-in thing. It's where we get it plugged in. So I'm thinking this is a kind of a, sure, it's got a power supply here, an AC/DC adapter. So that's kind of cool. And another empty box. There we go. So that's all the accessories that comes with it and that we have to put together or something like that. But the main reason, what I'm getting to, is they wanted you to see the quality of the build. So that's what we got right here. This is it. It's got a plastic case, pretty solid, hard plastic case, and it says open here. And here's, oh, if that's where you fill it with diesel. Sure, there's like a gas tank in there. Let's open it up and see what we got. Is there gonna be some good scrap inside of this thing, huh? Because for the Scrap-Meister, that's what it's all about. Scrap. Okay, she's really kind of plugged in there. And there's the remote control. That's where they hide that little thing, the little remote control in there. So it looks like we got some screws here. Should we take it apart? H-Calory. That's the terminology for heat. H-Calory. Not sure how this baby comes off of here. Appears to have some kind of pin going through there. There we go. All right, so those are little plastic pins. And that takes the cover off. Looks like we got a little bit of aluminum here for these vents on the side. So we'll get that aluminum off of there. There, a little piece of sheet aluminum. Oh, they're just kind of hot melted onto there. Hope you're getting all this and seeing it. All right, there we go. There's our first piece of plastic. H-Calory. So we'll throw that over there with the cardboard pile. Somehow I think this comes out of here, but I don't know exactly how. Oh, I see there's a gas line holding it. You know what we can do with gas lines, right? We can cut them babies. Maybe I just need to pull that up a little bit and seems like we're missing a screw here or something. Why don't you want to come out of there? Come out, gas tank. There we go. There's the little gas tank. It's got the little spout nozzle on there where the gas comes out of. Got a little piece of sheet iron metal in there. Put that in a shred bucket. Getting down to the good stuff, it looks like. So yeah, I don't know what I can use this for, but it's kind of nice. All right, we got a hose clamp there, holding that. Oh, it didn't like. Oh, there it goes. So there we got that. Are those stainless? Yes, they are. Is that end stainless? No, that's sticky. So we'll just cut that off of there. Or break it off or something. Come on, old man. Why ain't that coming? Anyways, we got to get that end off of there and then we'll have some stainless. Then we'll have stainless. Ooh, look at this thing. I bet you there'll even be some gold chips in there. So we're just gonna cut that, huh? Sure. Let's just cut it. Cut it, man. This here's some type of an outlet thing. We'll cut that too. All right. H-Calory, yeah. Available on Amazon. You can order this baby and have it probably by this 2 days from now. How does this guy come out of here? All right, let's cut that out of the way. So there's another wiring harness. And we need to, there's screws in there, but I ain't gonna be able to get in there to get them. Let's see what we got going on over here. Oh, there's a couple screws back there. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. There's another one down there, but I can't get at it. Can't get down in there to get it yet. We need to get this thing out of here. I don't know what this thing is. It might be the brains of the operation. What makes it make heat. Ugh. This has got me intrigued. There's a little hole there now. Does that come off of there? Come on, baby. Boy, I'm not sure. Let's take these screws out. When in doubt, unscrew it. I can see that big chunk of cast. That's just steel. It was sticking to the bit. Okay, let's pull on that. Okay, we got We got a screw right there. Can I get in there to get that screw out of there? There we go. Come on, baby. Oh, there, we broke that piece off. So that's just junk. Now we got a lot of cool things going on down here. It looks like a fuel filter on there. I still don't know how this opens up. Maybe it needs the old ball peen hammer trick. Maybe that wasn't intended to come off of there. But, oh, we're starting to reveal some stuff here. Holy schmoly. Wow, it's like there's a motor in there. There, another piece of plastic. All right, let's see if we can, there's 2 screws here. Don't really know what they do, but we'll take them out. Come on. It's a little bracket. Doesn't want to seem to come off of there though. All right, well, we'll take these 2 screws out and see what happens. Seems to be very well put together. So those are steel, so those are going to go shred bucket. All right, let's take these screws out in the bottom one, see if that bottom will come off. I'll definitely leave links in the description of the video that you can click on, and it'll take you right to Amazon where you can get these. And yeah. I bet you in the book it probably says how many square feet and stuff this thing will heat up, and that's what I'm thinking. Huh. I don't know if we're gonna get that screw out of there. I don't know how they got that screw in there. There we go. Okay, that's off of there. We got a little hosey clamp going on down in here. There we go. That must be the exhaust thing. Maybe that's the exhaust. I don't know. Look there, huh? Another little hose clamp, which is stainless. All right, now I can get down at that little screw down there, I think. Unless I need an extension on there. Need an extension, or I need this one here. Go back to the old time days where you screwed it by hand. All right, that's out of there. Come on. I know you want to come out of there. I just know you do. Oh, there's another screw right there. Come on. Sure is weird taking something apart that's brand spanking new. There's that thing there. Oh, it's tie wrapped right on there. Let's just use the snippers and get that off of there. Oh, I see there. It's held on with a bracket. So that's part of a bracket. I wonder is there going to be a board in there? Maybe some gold IC chips in there? We'll find out in a second, won't we? Oh, there's a board. I see buttons flying everywhere. There's a little gold-plated spring in there. I think it's gold-plated. Either that or it's really shiny brass. Couple little screws holding that on. Watch your eyes. Trying to see if there's a chip on the other side of this. Oh yeah, yeah, we got some gold chips going on. We got a gold-plated spring. We got 1, 2, 3 IC chips, 4 IC chips that should have some gold in them. So yeah, that's there's a little tiny battery in there too. So that's pretty cool. All right, we don't need to take that off. We don't need to get that out of there unless we wanted to go after that little bit of brass in there, those little brass prongs, but I'm not feeling that today. Because you know, it's like 67 degrees out here in Wisconsin on October 18th. And if I didn't have to make this video today, I would be on the golf course. And I just might do it after we're done filming this. All right, what's holding you in there? There's something on this, underneath this, that's holding it. Oh, there's a bracket there. I thought we took those screws out before. It's a toolbox. Put your tools in here, baby. All right. Looks like we're gonna have a little bit more of that sheet aluminum right there. There we go. 2 more pieces of that sheet aluminum right there underneath there. There it goes. All right, this piece here, other than that nice handle, is all plastic. So put that over there. Let's see what we got going on in here now. Okay. Now we've gone to the old regular bolts. These here are aluminum too. That looks stainless to me. That's not like playing the game right there. All right, let's get that off of there. Okay, there's that. Put that right in the old shred bucket because it's stainless, and the price of stainless is almost down to shred prices, for cripe's sakes. And where can I put it all to hold it until they decide to raise the price on it? Get rid of this little gas line. All right, do we have one of these out that's the right size for that? Or am I gonna have to go looking for one? Might have to go looking for one. Or is that for that size? No. How about that one? No. This one? There we go. So I don't know, they got two different sizes there going on. One to hold the fuel filter on is one size, and then there's four of those that are the big size. Must be holding something big in there. Okay, come on, baby. There we go. Another little piece of shred there. All right, now, how are we gonna get those off? I might have to go and look for a different nut driver. Or why does that looks big enough, but it's not. Huh. Maybe they're the kind, if they just break loose, they'll come real easy with my fingers. Maybe not. I'm still curious to see this big piece of cast inside of here. Oh, there's that fuel filter. Well, that sucker's heavy. Oh, there she goes. Okay, there's that. Into the bunny bucket with you. Another one for the bunny bucket. I even have a new bucket now. Instead of the bunny bucket, it's Halloween time, man. So we got a Halloween bucket. Hey, there's a washer. There's a washer, man. Oh my gosh. You know what would really suck is if after doing this, come to find out that the darn GoPro shut off and I didn't know it. That would really suck, man. I'd have to send them a message and say, hey, GoPro shut off, so could you send another one? There, is that bracket gonna slide off of there now somehow? It's got that padding stuff going on. All right, another piece of shred right there. It's got a nice handle there, huh? Okay, we got a rubber dingus covering all of that. Come on, rubber dingus, get off of there. Okay, that's just some rubbery thing. Oh, we got wires going on. We got wireage going on down there. How do we get this end off of here? It's got a little marking thing here, a little indent. Maybe that's how it comes off, huh? There we go. We didn't need that piece of plastic. Now that's got to come off of there. How can we get that piece off? There we go. Now we're starting to cook with gas. So there's a little housing thing made of plastic and go in the old plastic bin. All right, now here's a screw here. This could be another board in here that we can get some chips off of, maybe. Huh. Look at that, come on. Just pinching my finger. Come on. There we go. Now it looks like there's some just a couple clips holding that on there now. Those kind. And we can just cut them little nibbits off of there. And that should come out. We got a couple IC chips. One. No, I don't. We got one. We got one IC chip on that one. Nothing really on this side except that little board, but I don't see anything on that board other than there is a tiny little gold band crystal oscillator right there. Unless my eyesight's going to heck. So we'll get this little bit of wire off of here. And then the rest of this we'll just throw into low-grade boards. Unless you want to try to get that off of there. Should we try to get that little IC chip off with a razor knife? Watch your fingers, Dennis. Sure, that came off. So there it is, little IC chip. Believe it or not, there's little tiny gold bonding wires inside there to go, one that goes to each of them little legs on both sides of there. So those are good for gold recovery. You just have to save up like 42 million of them. No, it ain't that bad really. So anyways, low grade board. All right, let's get back onto this thing before the GoPro decides to shut off. Looks like, what do we got here? It looks like a spark plug type thing, but I don't know if it is or not. Is that gonna pop out of there? Sure, look at there. Sure enough, it looks like it's some type of a little spark thing. It's a glow plug probably. That's what diesels have, right? So a little tiny piece of wire going on. Little wireage for the wire bucket. Look at there. Now we got these kind. They're Allen ones. So now we got to break out the Allen wrench set. Huh. Well, I think this whole thing is just a big heat sink. Unless inside there's where it burns, I don't know. Where's that big screwdriver? Here it is. Let's see if we can get this to come out of here. There's a thing that's tucked in there, holding that. There, that's that. That's sticky. That goes in the old shred bucket. Little piece of wire going on. I don't know if I have to take the spark plug out or I don't know if that just, how that gets on there. I don't know if that screws on there or it's just pressed on there. Yeah, I don't know. We're getting down there though. We're getting down there. That's that fuel line there. I wonder if I can cut that. Wow, that's tough. Might have to use the old angle grinder. So is that going to come out of there now? Maybe if I take that clamp off of there, get that little rubber hose piece off of there. Come on, rubber hose. It's like getting ready to bite my finger, I think. She's getting ready to bite. It's usually these little things that draw blood on you, you know, and then they laugh while you're bleeding. There we go. I bet you that's stainless. Sure is. Look at that. Little stainless steel. Price of that's way down, huh? All right, now we got to get, let's hope this is the Allen wrench for it. No, it's too, that's the one for faucets. Am I going to be able to just get those with a channel locks? Or am I going to have to go and look for an Allen to fit it? Yeah, looks like we got to do that. I'll be right back. There it is. Put that right on here. Come on. Think we're done with those now. Can we give that a little tap and have it come off? With the old ball peen hammer. This is Sculler Metal's favorite ball peen. That's his hammer, his go-to hammer, man. Woo, look at there. So we got some kind of a diaphragm thing going on in there. She rides really smooth, man, smooth. She's a smooth operator. See if we can get that off of there. Yep. And now we got some, I don't know if them are star bits. I don't know if they're stars or... Okay, scrappers, the GoPro decided to shut off there. We got a little gasket there. I can go in the old trash bin. Got some more of those Allens in there. Just trying to get down to the cast. Down to clean cast, I should say. I hear something clanking in there. What about this thing? Can we get that out of there? Or I gotta cut that there? Wow, that's tough. Okay, it looks like we busted the little little spark pluggy glow thing or whatever. We broke that off. So that came out of there. Wow, look at that. I don't know if that's stainless. Sure is. Stainless on cast. I think that's going to wind up going into the dirty aluminum. I don't know if this little fitting is brass, but I'd guess it is. None of it sticks. So I don't know. Can we mess with that, or will that? Looks like it's just got them little rivets on there. There, bing, pow. So that's steel into the shred bucket. There's like it looks like there's a gear down in there. I don't know. It appears that that's welded or some type of a crimping method that's holding that on there. But anyways, it's either aluminum breakage or something. Here's another little gasket in there. Now it looks like the rest of this is just one big piece of cast other than this thing. Now we just figure out how to get that off of there. And again, that looks like stainless. Where's old Sticky? Yep, that's stainless. But how does that go? Is that just pressed in there? I don't know. Can we wallop it with the hammer once and see? Yeah, there we go. So there's the biggest, heaviest piece of the whole thing right here. It's completely cast aluminum. Yeah, awesomeness. So I hope you liked this video and seen the quality of the construction of this H-Calory heater that's made to set up in your garage or whatever and keep it warm in these cold Wisconsin winters, so your car starts in the morning, or if you're having people over and you need to be out in the garage, maybe watching a Packer game, this thing is the ticket. Remember, I'll leave the links in the description where you can order one of these off of Amazon. And be sure to watch one of the videos that's on screen right now.